Hello everyone, this is Cody Lee of Black Cat Books, author of Rabbit Hole and Cruel and Beautiful. And today, there has been confirmation that Sony is preventing Resident Evil 8 from coming to Xbox Game Pass. Sony deal reportedly blocks Resident Evil Village's release on Xbox Game Pass for at least a full year since its launch. Feature, content, and technical parity. During the term and for 7 years thereafter, a publisher will ensure each version of the game available on PlayStation platforms remains content, feature, and technical parity, subject to material platform limitations, with any equivalent version of the game or DLC released on any other competitive platform or PC mobile platform. As an aside, I love how PlayStation specifies that PC and mobile aren't competitors because they can't compete. Publisher will not release the game or any DLC on any competitive platforms or PC mobile platform on an exclusive basis or offer any additional content or any official features or benefits to end users of the game on any competitive platform or PC mobile on an exclusive basis. Wait, what? Oh, it feels like they're just repeating themselves. Maybe it's just legalese, but hang on, let's look at this other document. So basically what this means, essentially what PlayStation is trying to do is they're trying desperately to maintain their power and control over the industry. They know they can't compete with Xbox Game Pass. They know they can't compete with Nintendo Switch. So they're desperately trying to go to extreme lengths to try and keep these games off these platforms. When it comes to Nintendo Switch, they deliberately try and force these developers to stagger releases and try to not have them see release, right? Have the games come out like significantly later than the competition. But what we're seeing because of Game Pass's popularity is that Sony is also extending those policies and practices to Xbox Game Pass as well. Generally, they don't need to limit games on Xbox because it wasn't as popular as a brand worldwide. But now it seems like they feel the need to. Now they feel threatened by them. For good reason. Game Pass is kind of stomping the whole PlayStation nation almost single-handedly. It's preventing people. It's a big reason why increasing segments of the gaming population are not paying full price for their games, which is really impacting Sony's success in the marketplace. People are just waiting for the game to come out in Game Pass, just like I waited for the game to come out in Game Pass. Like indie games in particular, I think, are suffering, but Steam releases, I think, are suffering, but it also extends to major AAA games. I personally was not going to buy Resident Evil 8 until it came out on Xbox Game Pass. And now it seems that Sony is trying to actively prevent that from happening. They are actively going to try and prevent people like me from existing. So rather than focus on making a better console, a better gaming platform, better hardware, better controllers, making a better experience for the consumer, Sony is intent on fucking you over if you play on another platform. And this is the reason I've grown to hate them so much. Like, Sony specifically. Like, people always wonder why, like, I'm so intent on, like, demolishing Sony specifically as a brand. This is the only reason they've remained competitive over the years. Like, these kind of practices. You know, actively paying developers to not support Nintendo hardware, ruining studios, manipulating third-party developers to, like, become more westernized. Like, they are the problem. Like, if you want to know why games are worse now, it's because PlayStation has entered the scene. It's not some mystery. You know what I mean? Like, this is the same company that put out The Last of Us Part 2 as an exclusive. You know what I mean? The PlayStation brand inherently is toxic, and it is one that you should not support. So if you have a PlayStation, cancel your subscriptions. Stop buying games for them. Let them go bankrupt. Like, they can't continue selling you hardware if no one is buying it in the first place.